Hi loves, it's Sam. Today I'm going to do my Sunday Sizzles and Fizzles, and I have quite a couple of Fizzles today. So let's just get started with the we'll get started with the Sizzles first. So first thing that I have been really loving this week is this. I think I got this in my Glossy box. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure it came in my Glossy box. This is the Caviar CC Cream 10-in-1 Complete Correction Leave-In Hair Perfector. This is by Alterna, and this was just like a nice kind of like, I don't know, deluxe sample size, and it's basically like a CC cream for your hair. So what it claims to do is add moisture, shine, smoothness, softness, UV protection, manageability, strength, anti-breakage, heat protection, light hold. So I've basically just been using this every time that I wash my hair. I towel dry my hair, and then I put like probably a nickel size amount in my hand, rub it in my hands, and then just rub it. I kind of start I can't even talk today. Throughout the mid to like ends, and then whatever's left on my hands, I kind of just like work through the rest of my hair. But the smell of it is like kind of like a, you know, it smells like a perfume, but I can't think what. It's kind of like a spicy scent, if you know what I mean. It's not something that I would actually expect to come out of this, but it smells nice. It's just kind of like a little bit more spicy or kind of strong smelling, but it really has made my hair feel nice, and I've just been kind of like letting my hair dry naturally, and it kind of gives it like, it just makes it so that it's not as fluffy or fuzzy as it would be. Kind of just like calms it down, but without feeling gross or sticky or like there's product in it, if you know what I mean. So I actually really like this. I've noticed my hair feels like it looks a little bit shinier, it feels a little bit better, so really liking that. The next thing that I've been wearing this week is the Essence Beauty Beats Shimmer Powder. This was from the Justin Bieber collection. It's called 01 SWAAAAG with a bunch of A's. This is a really beautiful highlight. It was super cheap. I think it was like $3 at Ulta. Not sure if you can still find it. I'm pretty sure you could probably maybe go on the website and find it. But it's a really pretty highlight, and it actually swatches not quite as well as it does apply to the face. But you can see there, it's just a really, really pretty highlight. I'm not wearing it today. I should have put it on today, but it's really beautiful. And if you're someone who loves a good highlight, but you don't have the money to spend on Loreal or MAC, it's a really, really great alternative if you are on a budget. So love that one. Okay, the next thing that I've really been liking is my Makeup Works Glam Perfection Nude Eyeshadow Palette. I've really been wearing this pretty much every time I wear makeup, and just because I wanted to give it a good try and, you know, just like see what I can get out of it. But I am wearing it today, and I've used almost every single color other than the last two ones in looks on my eyes. I'm really impressed with it. I haven't had any problems. I still highly recommend it. If you can find it at your Sam's Club, definitely pick it up. One of my favorite colors, which I'm wearing today, is this one right here, which is like a really pretty kind of shimmery taupe. And then the next one that I really like is this one, which is a really pretty kind of like, it's like a kind of a burgundy brown, which is really pretty as well. And then this highlight I really like as well. So those are the three colors that I've been wearing the most. And then of course this like matte kind of brown tan color. I'm wearing this one, this one, that one, and that one on my eyes today. And that's what I got. So it just kind of, it's just a really nice palette. Like, whether or not it's a makeup dupe or a dupe to the Urban Decay Naked, it's still an awesome palette. For 13 bucks, you really can't beat it. So highly recommend getting that. Okay, the next thing that I've really been loving is from Mirabella, and this is their new color vinyl lipstick in Glossy Ginger. This is what it looks like. It's quite a big packaging. Here, let me just make it proper. So it looks like shiny on one side, and then on the other side it's kind of like a matte gray, and then it just says Mirabella. But it is quite thick, so it's very difficult to kind of like put into like organizers, lipstick organizers, which is the only downside, because it is quite thick and it does take up a lot of space. But then it's got like a blue kind of aqua color when you open it, which is fun. And it's just a really, really pretty nude. And again, this color is Ginger, Glossy Ginger. But I have it on my lips right now. I've worn it a couple times this week. I really like the formula of this lipstick. It gives you a nice sheen to the lip without being too glossy or too, it's not matte, but it's not super duper glossy. It's just, I mean, it does, oh, I got lipstick on my teeth. It does have like a good gloss to it, but it's not like super slimy or going all over your face. It does last a decent amount of time, and I just love the color the most. The color is just that, it's literally that perfect nude color, and I just have lip liner and then this, and I don't have to put a gloss or anything over. So I really, really like that one. Another lip product I've been really loving is the Drunk with Stars lip gloss from Rouge Bunny. I just love the packaging of these. They're so cute. It's got these little kind of like, what are those plants called? I don't know. And it's some kind of plant. And then it's got the little detailing on the top of their actual, like, what would that be? Their emblem? I don't know the word. But anyway, this lip gloss, oh here, I'll swatch the lipstick on my hand for you guys so you can see, but it is on my lips. So there it is, but you can see how it does have that nice kind of sheen, like a good gloss without being too gloss to it, but it's a perfect nude. And then this lip gloss is not sticky whatsoever. It's got really pretty sparkles. It looks like it's gonna be really pink, but it's really not. It's a doe foot applicator. It's just like a really gentle pink is how I would describe it, with little kind of iridescent purple sparkles. It actually reminds me very much of the Dazzle Glass Jingle Jangle from MAC without all the stickiness and tackiness and thickness. So there's the color if you can see, but it's really, really beautiful. I'll just put it on my lips so that you guys can see, but it's so silky. I just love that. Oops, I just completely missed. That was a mess. You can see how it just kind of added a little bit of kind of like pinky purple sparkle to my lip. So really love that. It's super beautiful. Okay, I think that's everything that I loved. Yes, that's everything that I loved. Okay, on to the things I didn't love. Now, this is the Bare Minerals Original Foundation in medium beige. This is just their like loose powder foundation. Sorry, my back is like really hurting me today. You know, I used to wear this all the time when I was younger, like in my 19, 20, 21 phase, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. It was just so awesome. And I wore this the other day and it just looked horrible. At first it looked really nice, but then throughout the day, like after a few hours of wearing it, all of my pigmentation was peeking through. It was looking real weird around my mouth. It was wearing really funny into like my wrinkles and like delightful crevices on my face. Just did not wear well. And you know, it's weird because I used to love it and I used to think my makeup looked great, but maybe it didn't. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I applied it with the normal kabuki brush that, you know, that comes with the thing, and I just really wasn't impressed. And even my sister was like, what foundation are you wearing today? And I told her and she's like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I don't really like it, which I love when people tell me that, because then I know, cool, not gonna use this again. So even, yeah, and then Jay chimed in, he's like, yeah, I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but I didn't look very good. And I was like, okay, cool beans. So I didn't like that. And I know a lot of people love this foundation, but for me, it just didn't work with my oily skin and all my delightful things that I have going on with my face, my pigmentation. It just did not look good. So, bummer. Okay, another foundation that I did not like that I used to love. Holy crud moly, I loved it, and I've recommended it to people in the past and I wore it all the time, is the Maybelline Superstay makeup. This is from, oh, I just said that, it's from Maybelline. This is in the color Nude. I used to wear this all the time. I actually wore this in my engagement pictures. I wore it for my bridal shower party. I mean, I wore it all the time and I used to absolutely love it. My face looked flawless all the time. But now that I've gotten older, this just sits, like, it just does not, it almost like it sits on top of the face rather than like kind of blending in with your skin, if you know what I mean. Like, I just felt like it looked like real mask-like, and then throughout the day it started really getting bad in my wrinkles and like really getting weird around here, and then it was like going blotching up like into like a big old, like I didn't blend it in properly, like a blotch on my forehead. It just wasn't very flattering. It looked really pretty at first, but then again didn't wear very well throughout the day, and it just looked like it was sitting on top of my skin instead of like being one with my skin, which I want it to be one with my skin. I want it to look like, oh, I'm just amazing, not like, whoa, you got some foundation, you know? So I didn't really like that. And I know like Dulce Candy has spoken about it, that she really likes it. I think it just really depends on people's skin. You know, a lot of the time what worked for someone, I'll try it and then like I think, God, those people look amazing. Why on earth would they recommend this? This is awful. Because it just looks so bad on me. Or like it'll look great at first, like the NARS Sheer Glow looks amazing on me at first, but then throughout the day my oil mixes with it, it oxidizes, I look ridiculous, it doesn't wear well, it's patchy. It's a real bummer. I have very difficult skin to work with as far as foundation because I'm so oily. I have so many things. I've got acne scars, I've got pigmentation problems, I've got wrinkles. I mean, literally, is there anything else that you could add to my face that is like one of the problems in skin? Rosacea? Go ahead, why don't you just plonk on my face as well? I have a lot of things that I have to like cover up and deal with and figure out, and foundations for me are a real tough one, and that's why it's like you're always on the search for the best foundation because it's such a difficult thing to find for your skin that works for you. To the next fizzle. So this darn thing, see this right here? I tried to cover it up. Looked like I got punched in the face yesterday. And this thing right here, I put on a Ginseng Nutritious Mask. This is the black sheet mask. I got it in my Memebox. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see the picture where I look like I'm about to rob a bank. And if you watch our daily vlogs, then you will have already seen the vlog where I'm wearing it and trying to scare Jay. If you guys don't watch our daily vlogs, you need to. You know, there's always fun things going on. Oh, and I'm going to be going to New York tomorrow, so I'll be vlogging while I'm in New York. I'm going for a special trip, so be sure to follow our vlogs, go and subscribe over there so that you will get notified when a new vlog pops up, and then you can see what I do in my adventures in New York. It'll be my first time. Anyways, this mask broke me out. I literally was fine in the morning. I had no zits, I was good, I was feeling okay with my life, and then I put this thing on for 20 minutes, and then throughout the day, this delightful thing started like... Don't use it. If you have acne prone skin, I don't recommend this at all. It was really slimy, it kept on slipping on my face, it was just annoying, and then it left this 5 pounds of serum that like took forever to get into my skin, and it just felt slimy, so I don't recommend that at all. Okay, the next thing that I used this week as well, which also came in my Memebox, was the Brilliant Body Design Patch. Relaxing Body Patch provides reshaping and firming effects to swollen legs and feet. So it says on the back here that you can apply it to your stomach area. So I was like, well, whatever, I'm just gonna put it on my stomach because that's my most like pooish thing, is like I've got my little, you know, my little fat pouch on my stomach where I've had kids and it's just flubba-dubba. So I put it on there for 2 days, and pretty much all it did was just leave a big sticky mark on my stomach. It does feel a bit cold when you put it on. It doesn't burn, it doesn't hurt, it didn't hurt my skin, but it didn't do anything. Like I was like hoping that I was just gonna be like, I mean, that's kind of wishful thinking, but I thought it'd be doing something. It literally just didn't do anything. And it's not like it hurts, it's just like a little patch. Here, I'll rip, well, I mean, no one's gonna use it now, right? No, now that I've said it doesn't work. So it comes out like this little patch thing, and you just take off there's like a little sticky, you know, what's it, that you can just, so you just take that off, and then it's sticky, and you stick it to wherever you want it to be reshaped and, you know, sucked up. And then it just stays on there for 4 to 8 hours, but it doesn't work, so don't bother. I don't really know what I was expecting, but nothing happened. So that's all of my sizzles and fizzles this week. Don't forget to follow my vlog so that you can see what I get up to in New York. What? I'm like jet setting, baby. And what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else, but I've forgotten. Whoopoo, I can't remember. Oh yeah, please subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because Instagram, I feel like, is the quickest way to find out what's going on in life with me, especially when I go on trips and I'm out of town. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's just Sam Schuerman. And then Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, my blog, all of the links will be in the description box below. But I'm pretty much Sam Schuerman everywhere. That's my name. Don't wear it out, okay? Bye!